State will get the first possession. And here's Burton. Outside Williams. Well, 2024 was the final season of Diana Taurasi's WNBA career, a player that many refer to as the GOAT.
Absolutely. I mean, the all-time leader in points scored, 3-time WNBA champion, 14 all-WNBA team selections, 6 gold medals at the games. The list just goes on and on.
Yeah, we could spend the entire game talking about what DT did. I mean, she inspired generations of players and fans while helping build and sustain the success of this league.
Here's Zondalasini. Pass to Williams. Burton. 5 on the clock. Here's Thornton. Full defending. The shot by Thornton, no good. And it's the fever ball. Here's Clark. Outside Billings. Pass to Mitchell. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
Here's Stokes. Here's Williams. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Well-executed possession and a well-controlled shot.
And first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Billings. Mitchell. Clark, right side. From downtown. It's hauled in by Williams.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed.
And here's Burton. Back to Williams. Pass to Thornton. The three. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, you have to run Thornton off her shot. You simply cannot let her get comfortable in the catch and fire.
And for this Valkyries team in their first season, Tim, what do you like about their roster?
I like the experience they added. Kayla Thornton from the expansion draft, Tiffany Hayes as a free agent. Those two will lead this young roster. Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Pass to Clark. To end the run. Valkyries with the rebound. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Now here's Williams. Now Burton. Here's Thornton. And fouled hard that time. And she'll get 2 shots at the line. It's on Aaliyah Boston.
You simply do not want to send Kayla Thornton to the foul line. No wonder the opposing coaches are mad.
Shoot 2.
And the first one falls for her.
Well, Kayla Thornton loves these freebies, and she's able to contribute a lot for her team.
Falls, so she hits both of them. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Now here's Clark. Mitchell outside. Clark. Shot to stop the run. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feed.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
Pass to Zondalasini. From 13, good as the jump shot falls.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And, I mean, she drains those, so I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
Now here's Mitchell. To the inside. Zandalasini. She's guarded by Billings. Outside Williams. Mitchell with it. Clark outside. Fires for three. And the Fever hit again from deep.
That's terrific use of the bounce pass.
Pass to Stokes. Left side, Williams. Thornton. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
That's rough. No one to blame but herself. She should definitely have scored that time. I don't know what happened.
Boston with the bucket.
Now, there's some skill from Boston for a big, fantastic handling the ball.
Pass to Burton. And here's Stokes. Williams inside. She's covered by Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Here's Burton. Good on the triple.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
And here's Clark. She's got 9. Mitchell. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Now here is Thornton. She's got 7. The 3. It's hauled in by Boston. Indiana trailing. To the middle. Pass to Billings. Soft touch off the glass.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They gotta at least get a finger on her.
It's Burton. Shot for 12. Count it.
How's that for a move? Her crossover is a thing of beauty.
Now Mitchell. Pass to Clark. For 3. That shot off. And here's Burton. And here's Stokes. Williams. And the foul called on Caitlin Clark. That's her first foul. The Fever making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Burton. Clock at 6. Thornton. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The ability to read pick and rolls is important. Thornton showing there that she possesses this really difficult understanding.
Now here's Clark. 9 points in the game. To the wing, right side. Back to Mitchell. Cunningham. The 3 ball. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
3 points.
Well, Cunningham is a taller guard, which makes her a tough cover for most other guards in the league.
Outside Hayes. Pass to Thornton. It's Burton. And there's the pick. Beyond the arc. And it's Billings with the rebound. Up top, Clark. Cunningham. Yep, that one goes.
Plays with lots of movement offensively, great from the perimeter, but also capable of doing damage inside.
Pass to Burton. Now here is Thornton. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Fever.
That's a look you can't pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And here's Hines Allen. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. It's Burton. Tiffany Hayes on the wing. Hines Allen pulls it in.
Yeah, she found herself in space and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Mitchell up top, covered by Thornton. Kicks it out to Clark. Lets it go. And good, as it snugs right down through the net.
She's been able to find her open teammate every trip down the floor.
I mean, it sure has seemed like it, right? I mean, great day passing the rock for her.
It's Burton. Pass to Thornton. The tray hits the three-point bomb.
Good percentages from all over the floor for Kayla Thornton.
Now here's Clark. 11 points in the game. From past the arc, drills it from outside.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Fever on top, up 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Neither team able to jump out ahead as we begin the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
It's been a well-oiled machine on offense for them so far.
And they've kept the ball moving and their opponents chasing it. You know, it's kind of like a dog chasing their tail, just can't get enough. That's how they've piled up the points.
She's guarded by Boston. Outside Charles. Ami here. Outside Charles. Launches it. It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston. The Fever leading. Pass to Cunningham. Here's the three. Valkyries with the rebound. Now Hayes, covered by Harris. Back to Hayes. Inside. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around. Outside Cunningham. Harris. Pass to Johnson. Let's go with a three. The second chance effort. Outside Cunningham. That one rolling around and rims out. Outside Hayes. And it's Cunningham with the rebound. Boston outside. Cunningham. Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
Certain players are finishers like a Sophie Cunningham. You set them up, they'll knock them down.
Outside Charles. Hayes. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Let me hear a screen. He's guarded by Boston. It's hauled in by Boston.
Nice play on D, got that hand in her face, and it prevented an easy look.
Exactly. She was alert and aware and really just reacted quickly to that shot.
Buries the long-range jumper.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. You know, there are a lot of ways that the WNBA has influenced the NBA, and a big one was with the Commissioner's Cup.
Yeah, that in-season tournament was a precursor to the NBA's by a few years, and it really just showed how much excitement and interest can be created.
I think it holds a special place for a lot of WNBA fans, the teams, the players, and fans. They all really enjoy the cup.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Outside Hayes. Pass is on Delasini. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. Off target from outside. Mitchell with it. Here's Hines Allen. Outside. Boston sets a screen. From the arc. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Yeah, their lead is increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is playing out.
Pass to Williams. They need this. It's hauled in by Boston.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Out to Hines Allen. Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
Starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, they're on a big run. I'd say this is the beginning of the end.
I'd say you're right.
Pass is on Delasini. Williams. And here's Zandalasini. Now Burton. And that's out of bounds. Golden State retaining possession.
Ball. Substitution on the court.
Williams. Pass is on Delasini. Now here's Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Drops in the tray.
Great communication between teammates there.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Valkyries trail. And here's Burton. Outside Williams. Pass is on Delasini. And stolen by Cunningham. And that one good.
Sophie Cunningham.
Here's Williams. It's Burton. Back to Williams. Stokes. She's guarded by Boston. And she gets it to go as they call the foul. She's on her way to the line for one more.
Oh, man. She is so good at making those lead passes.
Shooting one.
One shot.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Clark. Now here's Mitchell. She's guarded by Williams. Lets the 3 fly. The Valkyries pull it in.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looks good here too. I'm as shocked as you.
This one for 3. Makes the bucket. She's now got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 on the game.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Mitchell outside, takes the three. Stokes with the rebound. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
And Sandalacini gets it to go.
Nice low post offense.
Indiana with the ball. Here's Clark. She's got 14. Mitchell outside. The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
It's important that Mitchell keeps hitting from deep because that's going to help open up the offense.
Here's Williams. That ball is good for another field goal, her sixth, and she's at a 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. The Fever leading. Clark outside. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Lexi Hole on the wing, covered by Thornton. Oh, no good. Now Zandelicini. Pass to Burton. Zandelicini. Williams. She's covered by Mitchell. Williams can't get it to go. Clark with it. Williams there. That one's good. Clark.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
And here's Burton. Pass to Stokes. Now Williams. Slides right through for her 7th basket in 11 tries.
Showing a lot of quickness right there. Tough to keep up with.
Now here's Clark. 16 points for her. Mitchell outside. Back to Clark. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
And she's definitely making her presence felt here in the first half. She has been just incredibly effective so far.
Here's Williams. Kicks it out to Thornton. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, if you want to be a forward in the modern WNBA, you have to stretch the defense with your shooting. Thornton with that three-point ability.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Clark. Outside Cunningham. Shoots the three. The rebound by Thornton. And here's Williams. She's covered by Mitchell. Thornton outside. And Williams gets it to go.
You like how Thornton puts the team first. She would rather move the ball than force her own shot.
Clark with it. 18 points for her. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Valkyries on top, up by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Williams has been such a difference maker here.
He played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps in the defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient on offense.
Here's Clark. Mitchell outside. There's the triple. The Valkyries pull it in. Here's Thornton. Williams. Clock at 4. Shoots. It falls for basket number 9 from the field, and she's taken 14 shots to get there.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Pass to Hole. And here's Billings. Mitchell, she's guarded by Williams. Caitlin Clark with the 3. Stokes with the rebound. Golden State leading. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half underway. Here's Williams. She's guarded by Billings. Williams can't get it to go. Now Clark. She's got 18. Pass to Hole. Mitchell. Banked in off the glass.
What a tough player. Lots of times, Mitchell is the smallest player on the floor, but her heart might be the biggest.
It's Burton. Takes the 3. That one, no good. Clark outside. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Mitchell. And there the Fever with another bucket.
And you know, sometimes it just comes down to feel. Mitchell has a sense for the game that others don't.
Pass to Burton. Williams. And it's blocked. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Valkyries able to keep possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
She's all over that shot. Had it read the whole way and gets the position she needs to make the play.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. 4 on the shot clock. Steps back and drains the J. The Fever trailing. Up top Clark. She's got 18. And here's Boston. To Clark. Hole. There's the 3. Sandalacini pulls it in. Outside Williams. From outside, off the mark. Here's the Fever with the ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now here's Mitchell for 3. Nope. She's now missed more than she's made. 4 for 9. Pass to Williams. Now Stokes. She's guarded by Boston. And here's Thornton. Now Williams. Over Mitchell. Again, the miss by Gabby Williams. Now here's Clark. Outside Billings. Now Boston. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Boston. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
Well, the moment Boston gets that rock around the rim, it is really tough to stop her.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Well, it's not easy being a head coach in this league. So what is the key to being successful, fellas?
Well, you start with good players. I mean, without good players, you're not winning games. And that's kind of the bottom line from my perspective.
And I'll throw in keeping players engaged. You got to make sure you put them in positions to succeed. You have to nurture them as basketball players.
Thornton outside. Williams. Pass to Stokes. It's Burton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Williams. On the wing, Kayla Thornton. And a miss there on the triple. The Fever with the lead. To the paint, Billings. The shot from the low post is good.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Now Burton. Pass to Thornton. Williams. Down low. Here's Stokes. She's guarded by Boston. Thornton's shot is good.
Boy, not too much respect shown to her by the defenders.
Mitchell with it. She's got 9. Boston sets a screen. Inside. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
Assist goes to Kelsey Mitchell.
Golden State trailing here. And here's Burton. Pass to Sandalacini. Williams. She's covered by Mitchell. Here's Stokes. Puts up a 3. And it's Billings with the rebound.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. And here's Clark. Boston outside. Pass to Mitchell. And the shot goes in.
You'll see her hit from very deep, but she isn't a one-trick pony. Mitchell has the skills plus toughness to score inside, too.
Williams. She's covered by Mitchell. Williams inside. Misses from close range.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Clark outside. It's good from long range.
He's carrying a lot of the load offensively, and normally that's good news for them.
Outside Williams. Pass to Sandalacini. Back to Williams. Now Stokes. Thornton outside. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, you want to get back into a ball game, knock down threes. Another 3 from her, getting them that much closer.
Well, she knows all about that. I mean, most of her points have come on the 3-point shot today.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. The Fever making a switch here. Now here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Pass to Boston. Now here's Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Here's Cunningham. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feed.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Thornton up top. Williams. Now Zandelasini. Hayes. She's covered by Clark. Top of the key. And she nails the jumper.
With often praised intangibles, Hayes is able to consistently put the ball through a bucket.
Clark outside. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Zandelasini pulls it in. Now here's Williams. She's covered by Mitchell. Thornton up top. Hayes. Back to Thornton. From deep. Rebounded by the Fever. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Billings. Boston. Now Clark. He drains it in as the shot clock ticks down. Golden State with the ball. They trail by 7. Williams. She's covered by Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in.
When she gets it in her head that she's going to score, it's very hard for the defense to do anything about it.
Here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Here's Clark. And again, it's Indiana converting. Here's Williams. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It's on Kelsey Mitchell.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
And she makes the first. The Fever making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now here's Mitchell. She's guarded closely. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's incredibly poor defensive awareness. She's one player you don't want to give up any space to.
The third quarter comes to a close.
With the score.
Fever ahead, up 7. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Now Burton. Pass to Hayes. It's Burton. Fires from deep. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Tiffany Hayes.
What a willing distributor. Hayes has an uncanny ability to find open teammates.
And here's Johnson. Now here's Mitchell. From outside the arc. Lee here grabs the board. It's Burton. Johnson defending. launches a three. Burton can't hit. The Fever leading. Mitchell left side. Jacks up a three. In for her 7th make in 13 attempts.
This is the pure shooting ability of Mitchell at work. Allows her to score right off the pass.
Outside Charles. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Nailed from three-point land.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Cunningham. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Valkyries. Still anybody's game at this point.
No question, this becomes a very big possession.
Here's Hayes. Makes it off the glass.
Now don't let her position trick you. Hayes has no issue scoring the ball down low.
Here's Hull. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Hull. The three is up. No good on that shot. The Valkyries trail. To the inside. And here's Burton. Outside Charles. Ami here. And here's Hayes. She's covered by Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Fades. And it's Golden State, another one.
Well, tired legs affect you at the defensive end first. I think that's what's happening here.
You nailed it. And as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Back to Mitchell. And that time also missed a shot. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Charles with it, and it's Johnson picking her up. Pass to Hayes. To the paint. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Cunningham. Now here's Mitchell. She's guarded by Hayes. Right side, Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Charles. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Hayes. Pass to Burton. Clock at 6. To take the lead. That misses off the backboard.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Johnson left side. Mitchell outside. There's the three. Offensive rebound. Hines Allen, good.
Well, we know Hines Allen can score from the outside, but don't forget, she's a problem down low.
And here's Golden State. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Charles. It's Burton. From the arc, bangs home the trifecta. So it's Indiana now. It's a 1-point game. Timeout called the Fever.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, and never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
The Fever making a switch here. Outside Billings. Clark. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Billings. Defense right on her. Can she keep it going? Indiana again missing.
Played some hard-nosed D in the paint there. Well done.
That really was a good job protecting the bucket. Held her ground nicely.
Now Williams. Here's Zandalasini. She's guarded by Billings. Just 4 to shoot. From the wing, Burton can't hit. The Fever trailing. Clark outside. The tray drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a back-and-forth game.
Both teams trading shots and trading leads. It's been neck and neck.
What a game we've had.
And here's Burton. Pass to Williams. Now here is Thornton. Here's Zandalasini. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Boston. Clark outside. Johnson. And she banks in the layup.
Those 2 points, almost a sure thing when they're able to get the ball inside to that position.
Now Burton. Gordon outside. Pass to Burton. Now Williams launches a 3. And it's Billings with the rebound. Now Johnson. And here's Billings. Outside Cunningham. Boston sets a screen. From past the arc, it's hauled in by Williams.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Back to Thornton. She watches it go through the hoop for her 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Hard work paying off. That's Kayla Thornton right there, creating a big opportunity for herself.
Johnson with it. Clark outside. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Valkyries.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan. There's no excuse for that turnover. That's just a straightforward pass gone wrong.
Kelsey Mitchell.
The Fever leading. Now here's Clark. Now a timeout called by Indiana. Valkyries on D. Trailing by 2. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Hull. 5 to shoot. Caitlin Clark outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Nice ball movement from Hull. Terrific and recognizing when her teammates are open.
And here's Burton. It's Gabby Williams on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Zandalasini. Burton. Silver Clark. With nobody on her, she buries the jumper.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to the test.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's the 3. No good.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something to try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it.
The basket drops and she gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up for her. It's on Kelsey Mitchell.
player you want at the charity stripe in that situation. I got no doubt about that.
Here's Clark. Oh, this one for three. Gets it to go from downtown.
Big time hoop. Lexi Hull more than ready for prime time.
It's Burton. Pass to Williams. Over Mitchell. Williams can't get it to go. Mark outside. Up top Billings. Now here's Hull. And here's Billings. Pass to Clark. Over Thornton. Shot by Clark, no good.
Well, they need every bucket they can get here.
They're still alive, but they better execute every trip down the floor or their chances aren't looking too good.
Here's Williams. The Fever pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. And they commit the intentional foul, and we'll see another one of those so that they can get into the penalty.
And that's just what they have to do in order to get that ball back.
Yeah, to me, that's a good foul. Clock management, crucial at this time of the game.
Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Kelsey Mitchell.
Shoot two.
2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so she drops them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
Now Williams. Out to the wing. Here's Burton. And that's out of bounds. Golden State retaining possession.
Valkyries ball.
With the shot. Knocks down the three.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Timeout called the Fever. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the away team, Kelsey Mitchell. 2 shots.
Shoot two.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And she cannot convert on the second. That one misses. Time called here. The Valkyries deciding to talk it over.
They need a 3 to tie, and they have enough time here to get a good look if they play their cards right. We'll see how they do.
Chance to tie it up here.
A 3-pointer would do just that.
Defense knows that too.
Good shot for her there, but it's strange that she's not calling for the ball today like she normally does. She has to do more if her team wants to pull ahead.
long range. Regulation has ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action. Great competition we are seeing tonight. After 4 quarters, a stalemate. And we will now see how these next few minutes of basketball pans out. Thornton outside. Williams. And again, Golden State with the triple.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
Pass to Billings. Back to Mitchell. Clark. No good from the wing.
Anybody want to bet that she won't miss that shot the next time she takes it?
And that one drops.
Assisted.
That pass allowed her to get straight to the rim in perfect stride.
Thornton outside. Zandelasini. She's guarded by Billings. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Stokes. And Aaliyah Boston with the block.
Well, Boston has great length that we don't see too often in the W. She definitely knows how to put it to work.
A minute into overtime of what has been a great game so far. Burton can't hit. Indiana trailing. Pass to Boston. Back to Clark. Launches it. The Valkyries pull it in. About 90 seconds off the clock in extra time now. It's Burton. It's Gabby Williams on the wing. She's covered by Clark. 4 on the clock. Kayla Thornton drills the 3-pointer.
She might not have the long-range ability of some other players in this league, but she'll knock down open ones like that.
Pass to Hole. Beyond the arc. Stokes with the rebound.
That shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make a comeback.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
It's Burton. Williams. Thornton outside. Back to Williams. Shot from free throw range. And it's Billings with the rebound. Pass to Clark. We're in overtime if you've just joined us. 2.5 minutes through it.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
It's Burton. She's covered by Clark. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston. So it's Indiana now. Now here's Clark. We're now about 3 minutes into this overtime period. The 3-ball. Yes! And that shot brings them within just 1.
They've got to be careful not to give a shooter of her caliber open looks like that, because 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get her going.
Out of bounds, it'll be Fever ball.
What a time to get sloppy. In a close game like this, you should not be getting loose with the ball.
Timeout called the Fever. To Billings, and here's Clark. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Absolutely not with the lead. I mean, now is the time to use the clock to your advantage. Make it your friend.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and easy two.
Clark outside. Indiana again missing.
She continues to fire up the threes here in overtime, but just has not been delivering.
And so it's Golden State with it. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Valkyries, Veronica Burton. 2 shots.
She drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So she goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. Mitchell with it. Pass to Clark. There's the triple. Again, the miss by the Fever. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Valkyries, Veronica Burton. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And she hits both free throws. And it's a 7-point ball game. Timeout called the Fever. What's your take, guys?
This one is out of reach, and I really don't know what they're thinking with the timeout here.
Neither do I. I mean, maybe they're going over their plans for after the game.
And in the meantime, ruining our plans for after the game.
That one's good. Clark.
Even on inbounds plays, you can't leave 3 shooters alone on the perimeter. They paid for it there.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
At the line for your Valkyries, Veronica Burton. 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up 5. The second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there, and I think you can close the book on this one, right?
Mitchell, shot's good.
She hit that shot from the next town over, Blake. What a shot.
You gotta have some guts, some big-time guts, to let it fly from that far out.
So it's the Valkyries taking a W in a close game. They escape with the victory, although they needed a few extra minutes to get it.
And what a great game. Both teams giving it everything they had. But when it came to the overtime period, it was all about just sheer determination.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.